Hey everyone, welcome back to Inspired Pages. If you have been following this journey, you know that on this channel we do not just read books, we live their ideas. We turn pages into lessons, and lessons into quiet strength. In our previous videos, we explored books that reshape how we think, how we feel, and how we act. Stories that remind us that real change always begins from within. Today, we are opening a book that carries one of the most powerful truths ever written in its title itself. You Can If You Think You Can, by Vincent Peale. This is not a book about shortcuts or overnight success. It is a story about belief, about the silent conversations you have with yourself, and how those thoughts slowly shape your confidence, your courage, and your future. So take a deep breath, clear your mind, and let us step into a story that has helped millions of people believe in themselves again. Vincent Peale believed something very simple. Most people do not fail because they lack ability, they fail because they lack belief. He observed that people often talk themselves out of success, long before life does. They say things like, "I am not good enough. I cannot do this, this is too hard for me." And slowly, those thoughts become reality. Peale teaches us that the human mind is powerful. Whatever you consistently think about, you eventually become. If you think you are weak, you act weak. If you think you are capable, you begin to act with confidence. The book begins by explaining that confidence is not a gift. It is a habit, and habits are built through repetition. Peale introduces the idea of positive thinking. Not as blind optimism, but as disciplined thinking. He says that when you deliberately replace negative thoughts with positive ones, your mind begins to work in your favor. One of the most powerful lessons in the book is about self-talk, the voice inside your head that speaks to you every day. That voice can either lift you up, or quietly destroy your confidence. Peale reminds us that no one talks to us more than we talk to ourselves, so we must be careful about what we say. If you keep telling yourself that you will fail, your mind accepts it as truth. But if you tell yourself that you can learn, that you can improve, that you can succeed, your mind begins to search for solutions instead of excuses. Peale shares stories of ordinary people. People who were not the smartest, not the richest, not the most talented. But they succeeded because they believed they could. He tells the story of people who were filled with fear, fear of failure, fear of rejection, fear of embarrassment. And yet, once they changed their thinking, their lives began to change. Another important lesson from the book is about faith. Peale believed that faith strengthens the mind. When you believe in yourself, and believe that your efforts matter, you develop inner strength. That strength helps you move forward, even when circumstances are difficult. He explains that success is not about removing fear. It is about moving forward despite fear. Courage is not the absence of fear, courage is deciding that fear will not control your actions. Peale also talks about the importance of calm thinking. When your mind is constantly anxious, you make poor decisions. But when your mind is calm, you think clearly, you act wisely. He encourages readers to slow down their thoughts, to avoid panic, and to approach problems with confidence and patience. One powerful technique he shares is visualization. He suggests that you picture yourself succeeding, not once, but every day. When you see success clearly in your mind, your behavior begins to align with that image. Your posture changes, your tone changes, your decisions change. And slowly, your reality starts to match your imagination. Peale also emphasizes persistence. He reminds us that setbacks are not signs of failure, they are part of growth. Every successful person has faced moments of doubt, moments of defeat, moments when quitting felt easier than continuing. But those who succeed are the ones who refuse to stop believing. Another key message of the book is this: do not compare yourself to others. Comparison weakens confidence. Everyone is on a different journey, with different strengths and challenges. Focus on becoming better than you were yesterday, that is enough. Peale teaches that enthusiasm is a form of energy. When you are enthusiastic, people notice, opportunities open, and progress accelerates. Enthusiasm begins in the mind. It grows when you believe that what you are doing matters. As the book continues, Peale reminds us again and again that your thoughts shape your destiny. If you want a better life, start with better thoughts. If you want success, begin with belief. If you want confidence, practice positive thinking daily. In the end, You Can If You Think You Can is not just a motivational book, it is a reminder. A reminder that your thoughts are not harmless, they are powerful, they shape your choices, and quietly design the direction of your life. When you change the way you think, you change the way you act. And when your actions change, your life begins to follow. This book teaches us that confidence is not something you are born with. It is something you build. One thought at a time. One belief at a time. So the next time doubt tells you that you cannot, remember this message. You can. If you think you can. If this story inspired you, take a moment to subscribe to Inspired Pages. Because every week, we share stories that strengthen the mind, and remind you of your inner power. Share this video with someone who needs encouragement today. Someone who may be doubting themselves quietly. Because sometimes, all a person needs is the right thought, at the right moment. This is Inspired Pages. Keep reading, keep believing, and keep moving forward.